Welcome back to the N7 universe. This is built for the battle. A Christian rap rock album forged for the days when pressure is heavy, strength feels distant, and quitting starts to sound easier. Every track was created for faith, discipline, hard training, and the battles nobody else can see. Subscribe to N7 Rap Rock, turn up the volume and train with purpose. You were not made to run from the fight. You were built for the battle.
God never promised man a life without resistance. He gave me faith, then taught me how to stand inside the storm. Another hard morning, another war to face. No fire in my body, no peace in my head, but purpose pulled me forward when comfort said rest. I tied up my shoes and I prayed by the door. God, give me the courage to fight one time more. Do not make me reckless, keep pride under control. Build strength in my body, but first guard my soul. Then I walk to the iron with the past on my back. Every failure returning, preparing attack. But the weight cannot speak louder than what I believe. I have God in my corner, ain't no plan to retreat. Every rep became proof that I still had a choice. Follow fear into silence or answer his voice. I was not made for comfort, applause, or display. I was built through resistance to stand in the fray. When the pressure surrounds me, when the road turns black, I remember every battle God already brought me back. I may bend beneath the weight, I may tremble, I may fall, but I know who walks beside me when I answer to the call. I was built for the battle, forging pressure and prayer. God gave strength to my spirit when nobody was there. I was built for the battle, I will stand through the strain. Every wound became a weapon, every loss became a gain. With faith inside my chest and his purpose in my eyes, I was built for the battle. I was born again to rise. Stand firm, hold fast. God is stronger than the past. I have fought with the mirror, comparison and shame. Thought a stronger body could erase every pain, but the muscle means nothing if the heart stays enslaved. So I brought every weakness to the God who still saves. Now I train with intention, not hatred or pride. There is discipline growing where excuses once survived. Every meal, every morning, recovery and sleep are the promises. Nobody applauds when I keep. The battle is deeper than the plates on the bar. It is choosing who I serve and remembering who you are. When the enemy whispers you will never become, I reply with the true God has not said I am done. I have failed under pressure, lost form and control. Put ambition above the condition of my soul, but mercy corrected me, wisdom rebuilt. Now I carry conviction instead of the guilt. I respect every limit, then strengthen the frame. I do not chase destruction to prove I have changed. Real warriors are humble, consistent and clear. They obey through the pressure and move through the fear. When the pressure surrounds me, when the the pain. God gave me purpose. I will rise again. Breathe, blend your feet. Faith in my heart. No sound of defeat. I do not fight alone. I do not stand by pride. I do not need the fear to disappear before I rise. One more breath, one more set, one more prayer. When the body says quit, the battle did not choose me. God prepared me for it. Lord, when the war feels endless, keep my heart from turning cold. When the weight becomes too heavy, remind me I am yours. Do not let success replace you. Do not let the struggle define. Let every battle build a faith that reflects your love. You are strength in the conflict. You are peace in the strain. You are hope in the darkness. You are purpose in the pain. I was built for the battle, forging pressure and prayer. God gave strength to my spirit when nobody was there. I was built for the battle. I will stand through the strain. Every wound became a weapon. Every loss became a gain. With faith inside my chest and His purpose in my eyes, I was built for the battle. Through my God, I will rise. The battle did not prove that God had left me. It proved He had already prepared me. I asked God for strength. He did not remove the hard days. He gave me the grit to keep moving through them. Before sunrise with doubt on my chest, body still aching, mind asking for rest. No rush of emotion, no fire in my veins, just a choice at the doorway, retreat or remain. I tied up my shoes and remembered the nights when I prayed for a future but feared every fight. I wanted the promise without paying the cost, but God used resistance to show I was lost. He stripped out the ego, exposed every lie, taught me strength is still moving with tears in your eyes. So I entered the gym with my purpose reset, not chasing attention, just keeping my word. Coming back, every weakness returned with another attack. But I planted my feet and refused to submit. The world gave me pressure, God gave me grit. When the road gets steep and my strength runs thin, I remember who I serve and begin again. I may shake under weight, but I will not quit. God gave me faith. Or reckless control. It is discipline, living when feelings go cold. It is one honest prayer when your confidence breaks, them returning tomorrow to correct your mistakes. I have failed in the open and failed when alone. Let comparison enter and poison my goals. I have chased validation, confused it with drive, built muscle outside while my faith barely survived. But God brought me back to the reason I train, not to worship my image or glorify pain. This body is borrowed, this breath is His gift, so I honor the calling whenever I lift. I train through the struggle, but wisdom still leads. I respect preparation, recovery, and sleep. Real strength has patience, it listens and learns. It controls every impulse instead of just burning. When the final set comes and my grip starts to slip, I do not need hatred to finish the lift. I need focus and faith, every movement strength runs thin. I remember who I serve and begin again. I may shake under weight, but I will not quit. God gave me faith. God gave me grit. God gave me grit for the days I feel empty, for the weight on my shoulders and the doubt fighting against me. God gave me grit when the pain would not leave. I keep standing through pressure because I still believe. When my body says stop and the darkness gets thick, I remember his promise. God gave me grit. No, 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 no easy road, no easy road, no empty pride. God built it through rain deep inside. One more breath, one more live, faith in my heart. God gave me grit. Grit when nobody notices, grit when progress is slow, grit when the mirror does not show what I know. Grit is returning, grit is rebuilding, grit is obedience when I lose the feeling. Lord, when I ask for strength, do not only make me strong, teach me how to stay faithful when the waiting feels too long. When I cannot see the progress, keep my purpose rooted deep. Give me courage for the struggle and the discipline to keep. You built patience in the pressure, you built faith inside the strain. You turned weakness into courage, you gave purpose to the pain. God gave me grit. God gave me grit for the days I feel empty, for the weight on my shoulders and the doubt fighting against me. God gave me grit when the pain would not leave. I keep standing through pressure because I still believe I am not undefeated. I just rise when I slip. Grace keeps pulling me forward. God gave me grit. Stand up, hold tight. God is with me through the fight. Faith first, never quit. God gave me strength. God gave me grit. Yeah. Grit is not never falling. It is trusting God enough to rise one more time.
The hardest battle in this room is not against the iron. It is against the voice that keeps telling me to stop. Stop, 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 stop. Yeah, 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 come! With a war in my head, all failures awake, every doubt fully fed. The mirror showed muscle, but fear showed the truth. There were wounds in my mind, I still needed to move. The bar on the floor was not all I would face. There was shame in my memory and pride in this place. Every plate I loaded brought the past to the light. Every rap turned the room to a personal fight. I heard you are behind, you will never become. I heard save your strength, turn around, you are done. But I planted my feet and I prayed through my breath. God silenced the lies, trying to govern my steps. And the rift cut deep and the kick hit hard. I stopped feeding the weakness that kept me on guard. The battle was hidden, but heaven could see I was lifting the weight while rebuilding me. There is war in the weight room, but I know who I am. God is training my spirit while the iron trains my hands. When the old voice gets loud
waste a body for praise. Let comparison steal every good from my days. I have looked at another and hated my frame, as if God made a mistake when he gave me my name. But the truth hit harder than the weight on the bar. Transformation is deeper than change in your frame. My worth was never measured by muscle or name. So I trade from gratitude, not punishment. Now I can push through discomfort without learning to bow. I respect every limit, the strength in the weak, because discipline listens before it can lead the enemy enters through hunger and pride. So I got every motive and keep God inside. Let the cross, not the mirror, decide who I am. No crowd hears the prayer underneath every set. Look, keep me from becoming what I later regret. The gym is a battlefield, but victory is clear. While he's stronger in body and less ruled by fear. There is war in the weight room, but I know who I am. God is training my spirit while the iron trains my head. When the old voice gets louder and the pressure closes in, I do not fight for ego. I fight not to return to who I've been. There is war inside the weight room. Fear and faith collide. Every set becomes a battle for the strength I build inside. There is war inside the weight room, but I will not lose control. God is breaking every chain that was wrapped around my soul. Fear in my head, faith in my chest, pride at the door. God gets my best. One more set, one more round. The old me falls, the new me stand. This war is not against another man. It is every old lie I used to defend. Every excuse, every delay, every version of me that kept walking away. I do not need rage, I need control. A disciplined body, a surrendered soul. Lord, when I fight myself, do not let hatred take command. Teach me how to change with grace and still become a stronger man. When the mirror starts accusing, let your truth become my shield. Remind me I am more than what the numbers can reveal. Break the chains, clear the mind, leave the former self behind. Build the faith, strengthen the soul. God is here, I take control. There is war inside the weight room. Fear and faith collide. Every set becomes a battle for the strength I build inside. There is war inside the weight room, but I will not lose control. God is breaking every chain that was wrapped around my soul. With iron in my grip and this truth inside my mind, I will walk out of this battle stronger than I walked inside. The iron did not defeat my weakness, it revealed it. Then God taught me how to fight it. Fatigue tells me I have nothing left. Faith reminds me I was never carrying this alone. With the weight of the week in my bones, eyes barely open, but I still left home. No rush in my blood, no fire in my chest, just a quiet decision to give God my best. The room felt colder, the place looked tall. Every excuse in my mind said not today fall, but discipline moved when emotion went still. So I tightened my laces and leaned on his will. I prayed, Lord, keep me honest when energy fades. Do not let frustration decide how I train. Give me wisdom to know when to push, when to rest. Encourage to finish what you put in my chest. And I gripped the ball with the calm of mind, not chasing destruction, not racing the time. The body felt empty, but purpose stayed clear. Fatigue came speaking, faith answered here. When the strength runs low and the room turns gray, I remember your promise and choose one more step. I may move more slowly, but I will not retreat. God is still within me. never slowing down, ignoring every warning just to silence the doubt. But reckless ambition is not discipline, and pride can wear the mask of refusing to quit. So I learned that recovery is part of the fight, that sleep, food, and patience can still honor Christ. Real strength is controlled, it is focused and wise. Ethan knows when to press and when to reorganize. There are days when the victory is showing up tired, keeping form clean when the ego was fired. There are days when the win is reducing the load, then returning tomorrow with strength for the road. I do not hate my body for reaching its edge. Haters carry me farther than fear ever guessed. I train it with gratitude, care, and intent, because this breath is a gift, not a debt to resent. When comparison with slow, you should be ahead. I remember God works at the pace he has set. My progress is hidden, but roots still grow deep. Faith stays awake when the muscles need sleep. When the strength runs low and the room turns gray, I remember your promise and choose one more step. I may move more slowly, but I will not retreat. God is still within me. Faith over fatigue, faith over fatigue. When my body feels weak, God keeps holding my spirit. When I struggle to breathe, faith over fatigue. When the pressure gets deep, I do not need perfect strength, I just need faith to keep. Turn, not finished, weak, not alone. God in my spirit, truth in my bones. Breathe, reset, plant your feet, control the weight. Faith over fatigue. I do not prove faith by breaking my frame. I prove it through wisdom, consistency, and change. Some days I push harder, some days I rebuild, but every day I return with my heart and His will. Lord, when I feel empty, keep shame away from me. Teach me that my weakness does not cancel what you see. When the progress feels distant, keep my motive pure and deep. Let me trust the work you are doing, even when I cannot see. Strength in the waiting, peace in the strain, hope in the weakness, purpose in the pain. Strength in the waiting, peace in the strain, hope in the weakness. Faith over fatigue. When my body feels weak, God keeps holding my spirit. When I struggle to breathe, faith over fatigue. When the pressure gets deep, I do not need perfect strength, I just need faith to keep. One more rep, one more prayer, one more promise I will keep. Through the weight and through the wear, faith over fatigue. Being tired does not mean I've lost my purpose. It means I need to remember where my strength comes from. I used to ask God why the pain stayed so long. Now I ask Him what He is building through it. With a storm in my chest, another hard season, another faith test. The mirror showed progress, but deep in my mind were wounds I kept carrying year after time. I thought getting stronger would silence the past, that muscle in numbers would bury it fast. But pain does not vanish because plates hit the bar. It waits in the shadows and follows you far. So I stop for a moment, put pride on the floor, and pray God reveal what the struggle is for. Do not let bitterness poison my frame. Use every hard lesson and strengthen my faith. And I stood with the truth that the pain was still real, but God was not absent because I could still feel the weight. Did not answer the questions inside, but each discipline rep taught my spirit to rise. I could not through rejection, regret, and defeat, with old conversations repeating on beat. I have carried the words that were meant to destroy, then confused being hardened with strength and control. But a heart made of stone cannot heal what it hides, and rage without wisdom will hollow inside. So I gave God the anger I used as my shield. He did not call me weak when I asked him to heal. Now I lift with intention, not running away. I face what I buried and prayed through the strain. Every sec is a lesson in staying composed and controlling my breathing when pressure gets close. The gym cannot save me, the iron is a tool. It can build my endurance, but God makes me whole. So I honor the process, recovery and rest, knowing growth is not proven by pain at its worst. Some suffering warns us and wisdom must hear. Some seasons develop persistence through fear. I will not glorify damage or worship the burn, but I trust God can teach me through what I must learn. I could not see the reason when the nights were long, but God was building courage where I thought all hope was gone. The wound did not define me, the pressure did not win. There was purpose in the pain that was shaping me within. The pain has a purpose, even when I cannot see. God is turning every struggle into strength inside of me. The pain has a purpose, every tear was not in vain. I am learning how to trust Him while I train beneath the weight. Pain is not my master, fear will not decide. God is still rebuilding every broken side. One more breath, one more prayer. I may not see the purpose, but I know that God is there. I do not call every wound good, I do not pretend it never hurt. I only know God can grow new roots in the deepest parts of the dirt. The scar is not the savior, struggle is not the throne, but grace can take the shattered and teach the soul to grow. Lord, when I cannot understand, keep resentment from my heart. When I only see the damage, show me where your healing starts. Give me patience for the process, give me wisdom through the strain. Let the man you are creating carry purpose from the pain. You were there in the silence, you were close in the fight. You were building endurance when I could not see the light. The pain has a purpose, even when I cannot see. God is turning every struggle into strength inside of me. The pain has a purpose, every tear was not in vain. I am learning how to trust Him while I train beneath the weight. What tried to leave me broken brought me closer to His grace. The pain has a purpose, and God will not waste the pain. Not wasted, not in vain. Faith grows deeper through the pain. God is working, I will remain. It will bring purpose from the pain. I may not understand every painful chapter.
The storm did not ask whether I was ready, so I learned to lift while the rain kept falling. Walked through the doors with a storm in my chest. Another hard week, putting faith to the test. The lights felt colder, the silence felt loud, but I came with a prayer, not a need for a crowd. I said, God, keep me steady when the pressure gets wild. Do not let the season turn my heart into stone. Give me strength for the work and the wisdom to know when to push through the wind and when patience must grow. Then I stepped to the bar with my focus restored. Every blade fell heavy, but not more than before. I had carried bad news, disappointment and fear. Still the iron stayed honest and your presence stayed near. I could not stop the thunder or command it to leave, but I could choose discipline and choose to believe. So I tightened my grip, let the old panic pass, and move through the storm, one controlled rep at last.
When the sky turns black and the road feels long, I remember who holds me when my strength feels gone. The storm may surround me, but it will not decide. God is still beside me, so I live through the night. I live through the storm, through the pressure and rain. God keep fire in my spirit when the world brings pain. I live through the storm when my vision gets blurred. Every rep becomes a promise that I still trust His word. The wind may push against me, but my faith will not conform. With His strength inside my chest, I live through the storm. Stand firm, hold on, faith stay strong when the calm is gone. I used to wait for perfect days to begin, for motivation, peace, and a clear mind within. But life does not pause while you gather control. You learn how to move without losing your soul. Some mornings the battle is getting from bed. Some nights it is silencing thoughts in your head. Some seasons are heavy before weights are involved, and no mirror can show what your spirit has fought. So I train with compassion, not hatred or shame. I refuse to let sorrow keep choosing my name. I respect every limit, recover, reset, then return with the purpose the storm cannot bend. The gym is not an escape from the truth that I face. It is one place I practice endurance and grace. Every breath under tension reminds me to pray. Lord, keep me faithful through one more hard day. I do not call suffering holy and chase every scar. I just know God can meet me wherever storms are. He can shape perseverance without wasting my pain, and teach me to stand when the weather won't change. When the sky turns black and the road feels long, I remember who holds me when my strength feels gone. The storm may surround me, but it will not decide. God is still beside me, so I live through the night. I live through the storm, through the pressure and rain. God keep fire in my spirit when the world brings pain. I live through the storm when my vision gets blurred. Every rep becomes a promise that I still trust His word. Rain on the roof, faith in my chest, pressure outside, God gives my best. One more breath, one more form. I will not surrender. I live through the storm. I cannot control the clouds, I can control my stance. I cannot command the wind, I can still advance. No reckless movement, no ego on display. Just disciplined action and one more honest prayer. Lord, when the storm keeps moving, long after I have prayed, keep my heart from thinking that Your presence went away. Give me peace without surrender, give me courage without pride. Let me train with patient strength and keep walking by Your side. You are close in the thunder, You are calm in the strain. You are strength in the weakness, You are hope in the rain. I live through the storm, through the pressure and rain. God keep fire in my spirit when the world brings pain. I live through the storm when my vision gets blurred. Every rep becomes a promise that I still trust His word. The wind may push against me, but my faith will not conform. With His strength inside my chest, I live through the storm. The storm did not stop, but neither did I. God taught me how to move inside it. Last time! Last time! Last time! Motivation leaves, emotion changes, discipline stays. When the battle gets personal, this personal. Yeah, yeah. was already in line, telling me comfort was worth more than time. My body felt heavy, my focus felt thin, but discipline moved before feeling kicked in. I prayed by the doorway, God govern my pace. Keep pride from my heart and distraction away. Give me strength to obey what I know I must do, even when there is no fire to carry me through. Then I enter the gym with the war in my head. Old habits alive, every weakness well fed, but the person I'm building is shaped by the days when nobody is watching and nothing feels great. Every meal with intention, each hour of rest, every step done correctly when the ego says less. These choices look small, but they guard who I am. Discipline became armor through God's steady hand. When temptation gets louder and my focus feels torn, I remember the purpose for which I was formed. I do not need anger, I do not need applause. Discipline protects me when emotion gets lost. Discipline is my armor, faith is holding the shield. God keeps training my spirit every time I refuse to yield. Discipline is my armor when excuses attack. I keep walking with purpose and I do not turn back. Through the pressure, through the weakness, through the days without desire, discipline is my armor, and my faith becomes the fire. Stand firm, stay true, do what God called you to do. I used to chase intensity, thought pain made me strong, but a reckless routine never lasts very long. I would train without wisdom, ignore every sign, then lose weeks of progress to satisfy pride. Now I value consistency more than display, more than one brutal session that destroys the next day. Real discipline listens, adjusts, and improve. It controls every impulse before it can move. The battle is bigger than weight on the floor. It is what I consume, and with thoughts I ignore. It is turning away from the habits that drain and returning to prayer when distraction takes aim. I protect what God gave me, this body, this breath. I train hard with purpose, not chasing regret. I am not being punished each time that I lift. I am caring for life as a sacred gift. When comparison enters, I shut down the noise. Another person's progress will not govern my choice. God gave me a road and the pace of my own. Discipline keeps me moving when I walk it alone. When temptation gets louder and my focus feels torn, I remember the purpose for which I was formed. I do not need anger, I do not need applause. Discipline protects me when emotion gets lost. Discipline is my armor, faith is holding the shield. God keeps treating my spirit every time I refuse to yield. Discipline is my armor when excuses attack. I keep walking with purpose and I do not turn back. No excuse, own faith, no impulse command. Stop, gave me purpose. Now discipline stands. Brace, breathe, focus the mind. Leave every distraction and weakness behind. Discipline when the feeling dies. Discipline when the progress hides. Discipline when nobody sees. Prayer in my heart and control in my knees. Not perfection, not self-hate, just faithful action. Repeat it each day. Lord, when I lose direction, bring my focus back to you. When my habits start controlling, give me strength to choose the truth. Oh, let discipline stay humble, let ambition stay controlled. Build a body that can serve you and a stronger, faithful soul. Guard my mind, guard my steps, keep me faithful through every test. With strength, with wisdom, power with grace. Discipline leads me back compilation. They start the journey, but discipline, guided by God, keeps me on the road. I've walked into battles with nobody beside me, but I was never alone. Heaven was in my corner. Yeah. I stepped through the doors with the pressure turned high. Another long season with the war in my eyes. No crowd in the room knew the weight that I bore, but God knew the reason I came through the door. I wrapped up my hands, put my fear on the floor. Said, Lord, keep me steady when I cannot take more. Guard me from anger, from ego and pride. Let courage be faithful, not reckless inside. Then I walked to the bar with my focus made clear. Every play felt like doubt, every breath carried fear. But I planted my feet and remember the truth. I do not fight alone when my strength is reduced. Every rep was around, every step was a test. Every failure exposed what was weak in my chest. Still I heard through the noise when the pressure got louder. Heaven is with you. Stand up under power when the room feels empty and the night will not end. I remember who holds me when I cannot defend. I may enter the battle with fear in my eyes, but heaven is in my corner. So I rise, heaven in my corner, faith inside my chest. God is with me in the battle when I face another test. Heaven in my corner, when the pressure closes in, I may shake beneath the weight, but I will not let it win. I do not stand by ego, I do not fight alone. Heaven is in my corner, and my heart still knows it's home. Hands up, stand tall, God is near through it all. I have fought with rejection, comparison, and shame. Let another man's progress put a stain on my name. I have trained like a prisoner, punish my frame, thinking pain was the price for escaping my past. But God did not call me to hatred disguised. He called me to discipline, wisdom, and life. So I stopped chasing damage to prove I was strong and started building habits that could carry me long. Now I train with control, every movement precise, giving effort with purpose, not gambling my life. I respect preparation, recovery, and rest. The warrior stays ready by honoring the test. There are battles no mirror will ever reveal. The grief in your memory, the fear that feels real. There are prayers between raps no one else gets to hear, but heaven stays close when the struggle draws near. So when the final set comes and my grip starts to fail, I do not call weakness the end of the tale. I reset, breathe deep, put my trust where it belongs, in the God who stayed faithful through every hard storm. The room feels empty and the night will not end. I remember who holds me when I cannot defend. I may enter the battle with fear in my eyes, but heaven is in my corner. So I rise, heaven in my corner, faith inside my chest. God is with me in the battle when I face another test. Heaven in my corner, when the pressure closes in, I may shake beneath the weight, but I will not let it win. No crown needed, no fear in command. God in my corner, so I take my stand. One more round, one more set. Heaven has not left me yet. One more round, one more set. Heaven has not left me yet. When doubt throws the first shot, I answer with truth. When pride tries to lead me, I return back to you. No reckless anger, no need to perform, just faith under pressure with heaven in my corner. Lord, when the fight gets lonely, keep my heart from giving in. When I cannot see the outcome, remind me you are still within. Give me courage without hatred, give me strength without control. Let each battle shape my character and keep humility in my soul. You are close in the conflict, you are peace in the strength, you are hope in the darkness, you are strength through the pain. Heaven in my corner, faith inside my chest. God is with me in the battle when I face another test. Heaven in my corner, when the pressure closes in, I may shake beneath the weight, but I will not let it weigh. I do not stand by ego, I do not fight alone. Heaven is in my corner, and my heart still knows it's home. The room may look empty, but heaven is still in my corner. I am grateful for how far God brought me, but I am not finished. There is still more faith to build, more discipline to learn, and more strength to become. I looked in the mirror and finally could see the man I once prayed for beginning in me. But progress can whisper you have done enough, while purpose keeps calling when the road still gets rough. So I enter the gym with a thankful heart, not ashamed of the past, not afraid to restart. Every scar had a lesson, each failure a name, every season of pressure had strengthened my frame. I said, God, keep me humble when the numbers increase. Do not let recognition replace inner peace. Let the body grow stronger but shape what is true. I do not want progress that pulls me from you. Then I grip the bar and remember the cost. All the mornings I showed up when motivation was lost. I respect where I stand, but I know in my soul I am still being formed. I am not done becoming whole. I am thankful for the distance, but I still can hear the call. God is working through the progress, through the weakness, through it all. I will never worship comfort or believe that I have won. There is more that He is building. I am not done becoming. I am not done becoming. God is still rebuilding me. Every set, every struggle shapes the man I am called to be. I am not done becoming. There is more beyond today. Faith is growing under pressure. Discipline is making way. I will honor every victory, but I will not stop the run. God is still writing my story. I am not done becoming. Move forward, stay true. God is still building you. I have rushed transformation and hated the pace, compared my beginning to another man's race. I have chased quick results and ignored what was wise. Let impatience put reckless ambition inside. But real growth is patient, consistent and deep. It is training with purpose, recovery and sleep. It is doing the basics when nobody cares, then trusting God's timing through unanswered prayers. I am more than the weight that I carry today, more than muscle and numbers that slowly made change. My worth was established before my first lift. Every breath is His mercy, every movement a gift. So I train from conviction, not punishment. Now I can challenge my weakness without hating myself. I can celebrate progress and still understand that becoming takes courage. Repeat it again. When the old version calls me to settle or hide, I remember the calling still burning inside. Not perfection tomorrow, not pride in the climb, just faithful improvement one day at a time. I am thankful for the distance, but I still can hear the call. God is working through the progress, through the weakness, through it all. I will never worship comfort or believe that I have won. There is more that He is building. I am not done becoming. I am not done becoming. God is still rebuilding me. Every set, every struggle shapes the man I am called. changing my life. No shortcuts, no false perfection, just prayer, discipline, and steady correction. Lord, keep me teachable when success begins to show. Keep me patient in the seasons when the progress feels too slow. Let me carry every blessing with humility and grace. Keep my eyes upon the purpose, not the mirror or the praise. Still you shape me, still you lead, still you strengthen what is weak. More faith, less fear. You are not finished here. I am not done becoming. God is still rebuilding me. Every set, every struggle shapes the man I am called to be. I am not done becoming. There is more beyond today. Faith is growing under pressure. Discipline is making way. I will honor every victory, but I will not stop the run. God is still writing my story. I am not done becoming. Be grateful for how far you have come, and stay humble enough to keep becoming.
Victory did not arrive when the struggle disappeared. It arrived when I learned to keep standing with God inside it.
With the weight of the year, every loss in my memory, every doubt drawing near. The mirror showed progress, but deep in my chest were the nights I kept moving with nothing left. I remember the failures, the prayers without sound, the days I felt buried but still left the ground. God did not waste them, He shaped every scar, turned pressure to patience and pain into heart. So I planted my feet and I looked at the bar, not to prove I was worthy or show who I was. I had learned through the battle that strength is not pride, it is faith under pressure with God by your side. Every rep was a witness, each breath was a sign. I survived by His grace when my own was not enough. I walked through the fire, I stayed through the strain. God kept building purpose inside every pain. The battle left marks, but it also made room for faith, discipline, and a stronger truth. Victory after the struggle, strength after the strain. God turned every hard season into purpose through the pain. Victory after the struggle, I can finally see the battle did not finish me. It revealed who I could be with faith inside my spirit and His truth above the noise. Victory after the struggle, I still stand and I rejoice. Still standing, still strong. God has carried me this long. I used to think winning meant never looking weak, never resting, never bending, never missing a beat. But real strength has wisdom, it listens and learns. It knows pride can destroy what discipline earns. So I trained with control, gave recovery respect. Stop confusing self-hatred with wanting my best. This body is a gift, so I train it with care. Building strength with a purpose and meeting God there. I have lost the comparison, anger and shame, let another man's numbers define my own name. But God broke the chain when He showed me the truth. My worth was established before any proof. Now each set has meaning beyond what I lift. It reminds me consistency is still a gift. The victory is deeper than plates on the bar. It is peace in my mind after fighting this far. I am not undefeated, I have fallen before, but great strain. God kept building purpose inside every pain. The battle left marks, but it also made room for faith, discipline, and a stronger trust. Victory after the struggle, strength after the strain. God turned every hard season into purpose through the pain. Victory after the struggle, I can finally see the battle did not finish me. It revealed who I could be. The struggle was real, but God was more. I fell to my knees, then rose from the floor. One more breath, one more stand. Victory lies in His strong hand. Victory is faith when the outcome is unknown. Prayer under pressure when I stand alone. No empty flex, no borrowed crown. Just God-given strength every time I go down. Lord, thank you for the battles that taught my heart to trust. Thank you for the mercy that kept rebuilding us. When I look back at the distance, keep my spirit free from pride. Let the victory point to you, the one who never left my side. You were there in the pressure. You were there in the pain. You were there when I doubted. You remained. Victory after the struggle, strength after the strain. God turned every hard season into purpose through the pain. Victory after the struggle. Now my eyes can finally see the battle did not finish me. It revealed what faith can be. With fire in my hands and His truth inside my voice. Victory after the struggle. I still stand and I rejoice. Still standing, still strong. God has carried me this long. Faith first, eyes above. Victory came through His love. The struggle was not the end of my story. It was the place where God taught me how to rise.